Hey Cassidy, thanks for coming out. Good to see you back after a couple weeks off. Want to show you a quick recap of the day. Great work today. Room full of people, and you getting used to a new feel and a new golf swing. A little awkward, but you really did a fantastic job today. Drawing the similar lines that you've seen before in the past. Again, this versus this already looks different just at address. I'm going to roll it over here on the left. I want you to pay attention to this. This is the first attempt at this, so a little of the old showed up in the takeaway. That knee getting outside, kind of that cowboy look that we talked about, where the knees like separate. So this is the first attempt at it, but even still, whoops, from where we were at the top, definitely a taller person, definitely using your height to an advantage. Okay. Whoops. So that kneecap going out creates that cowboy effect and gets you shifting a little funky, gets your hips or pelvis lined up incorrectly, but a different person through impact already. So then we brought the soccer ball out. Pay attention to that right leg. The right leg doesn't want to work that way anymore. That's good. I want to see this left knee working in. We did get this weird right foot situation, but again, you're getting used to using your legs. Pretty darn good. Now I want you to watch. I kept this video just because I like how it makes your legs work. Like to the top, pretty fantastic. You can see how the left knee turns in. If I draw a line so that you know what I mean by in, this knee working this way, because this leg is, the right leg is straightening. That soccer ball helps those two work well together. So that fantastic leg work to the top. And it gets you working down to the bottom better. So, kept this video, even though you probably don't want to see it. This is what we talked about. Little too much rear end hanging out behind your heels. So we worked on the spacing between this and the ball today. So like you getting used to this dimension, or this, finding the one that gets you balance. And we talked about, talked about getting where you're sitting down again. This is the swing that, because you're sitting down and didn't have the correct spacing, you miss on the outside of the ball. So that's how we got that idea. This is totally different and much better compared to previous. You see the leg structure, see the difference? A little taller, definitely more balanced, right? And then ideally back of the armpit, kneecaps, balls of the feet. So we still got a little work to do, but it's totally different than this over here on the right. Look at how much less knee is sticking out in front of the green line there. Legs, so much better there. So much more turn. Still funky at the top, but we're going to fix that quick. Little sitting down, but you correct. I kept this video for that reason. You're kind of sitting, not using your height. Again, I'm just reminding you of it. I'm not harping on you at all. I get that this is a huge change for you. So like you recover and get taller in your legs right here. Now this is where I'm going to step in and show you, talk to you about your feet and adjust. I'm basically getting you taller, getting you into the starting posture there. And then from here, I just have you unwind. Pretty awesome there. This is where we talked about getting your arms stuck behind you. So I came in and pulled your arms away from your chest. Whoops, sorry. Things line up really good. And I showed you some comparisons to tour players. I can do that again real quick. I'm going to go back to this video. Actually, I'm going to go back to this video for posture. Good comparison as far as starting posture. I'm going to wind her up to the top. And we'll get your arms and stuff like that working as soon as we get you used to how the legs are working for you. And we'll get rid of the head moving down. Oops. Go to this video. So this is when we get you a little better organized at the top, get you starting standing up. You can see similarities. In tour players in these positions. Not perfectly matched up, but definitely better than we were. So you can see, we can see left shoulder, rounding of the back, your entire rear end here, right foot, really good positive things. And if I probably don't need to remind you, over here on the right, what it used to look like. Definitely more rotation, definitely better organized through the ball. Good work. We went over here. We went over here and used the wall for the drill that we talked about, keeping the right side of your rear end on the wall to the top, letting that right leg get straighter so you get taller, and then in the downswing, shifting towards the target, but getting your entire rear end on the wall, and then in the through swing, keeping your left side of your rear end on the wall, and then left hip and holding your finish. That's a really good drill for you right now and a good way to get a feel for the legs to the top of the golf swing, through the bottom of the golf, through the downswing and to the finish. And if you have a basketball or a soccer ball at the top, I think you doing this feel over and over and over again with soccer ball just to the top would be fantastic. I think it'd be a lot of help for you. But again, great work today. Look forward to seeing you again. I appreciate you doing All the hard work, like I said, with a room full of people watching. You did a fantastic job. You should be pretty proud of yourself. Awesome work.